G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Starfield. We are continuing with our exploration of the settled systems, and in the previous episode we made it into the, I guess it's the system where Jemison is, so Alpha Centauri. And arguably we should have done this way earlier, but there's a few celestial bodies around Alpha Centauri that we could really look at and check out. One of them being this star station, RE939. And when we arrived here, it turns out that there are a whole bunch of Varun zealots that have boarded this station, assuming that they've actually taken over the station. So I'm not entirely sure why they're here, but we are about to find out by, hopefully, murdering most of them. And getting to perhaps find their leader or something along those lines. Anyway, that was a completely failed attempt at stealth. That's okay. This was bound to happen at some point. Yeah, these guys aren't too strong, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, okay, there's an entire area up there that seems to be behind some bulletproof glass or something.
Die today.
There we go. Alright. Anyone else near us? Okay, there's a whole bunch more waiting for us right there. Perhaps maybe we can leave the looting until we sort of go back out of the station. Maybe that might be a little bit more efficient. Let's try and circle around here. What is going on here? I mean, it seems like a semi-secret star station as well, so I'm not entirely sure if they're doing... Oh, okay, I see some alien life there as well. Maybe they're doing some experiments on some of the life forms. Alright, how do I get upstairs, though? Okay, we've been discovered apparently.
These are truly amazing.
Okay, a young ship roach. Those things look kind of disgusting. Alright. And yeah, they're definitely hostile. We're not really going to be opening the doors at all, I don't think. Unless we really need to.
We mustn't allow the heretic to escape!
The heretic to escape. Fauna control computer, we'll leave them in there for now. Thank you very much.
They will find you will be judged.
No matter. In time, they will be judged like the rest.
Cowards.
Battle stim. We may as well use it. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the pathway that would lead us upstairs. Flora control computer. Let's see if we can get this open. As we could probably explore down there. I wonder what kind of plants they're actually experimenting on. Red wine. I'll take it, but I won't actually consume it just yet. Just a whole bunch of credits sitting on a tray for no real reason. I feel like we should be here as part of some kind of a quest, maybe.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Can't exactly interact with any of the plants, but... Some very interesting looking plants that are actually in some of these special rooms. Perhaps maybe they've got some special uses, special toxins or something like that. Robots. Update friend foe settings. Recalibrate. Activate units.
I am not permitted to perform medical practices without human oversight.
Yeah, I've definitely killed all of the scientists here, which is no good. Fauna research notes. Classification. When cataloging new fauna, please use the following prefixes: CV, carnivore, HV, herbivore, OV, omnivore. If upon further study that classification must change, then reassign using the usual nomenclature. Do not adjust the numbers of subsequent species in the catalog. Taxonomic subspecies will also use the new parent prefix as in HV440001. Research notes. Research on fauna should track the organism at all stages of development, from larval to adulthood. All factors, exogenous and endogenous, are to be included in the study, as well as the effect of diet, toxic agents, and chemicals on organ systems, tissues, and cells, in addition to hormones, enzymes, and receptors. Genetic study and alteration must be conducted in a separate experiment to avoid contamination of data. Safety standards. In addition to standard MAST protocols, all scientists are required to follow rules specific to individual fauna. The safety of not just the researchers, but the families and staff can be compromised by lack of care. And flora research notes. Primary directive: provide actionable data on all areas of plant xenobiology, including ecology, evolution, and physiology, as well as the ecosystems in which the flora thrive. Departments will be assigned experts in specific fields, whether it be plants, algae, fungi, or lichen. Lab analysis VP0184. Quantitative analysis of flora VP0184 has begun. to study medicinal and other scientific applications of the root. Results will be subcategorized by feasibility based on 3 factors. 1. General efficacy. 2. Cost of extraction and synthesis. 3. Transportability. There are concerns of psychoactive properties found in the leaf lamina, which can be activated when combusted. We currently have no data on its effects on humans. Botanical study of A30012. Taken from Archimedes 3, found primarily in the wetlands, flora native to the region typically possesses wide xylem diameters optimized for water transport efficiency. However, mountain flora such as A30012 are designed with narrow conduits that protect against frozen climates and frost-induced cavitation. Water transport efficiency is sacrificed for storage and durability, as well as retention in leaf lamina. Based on the data, the team believe the plant is an ideal candidate for inclusion in the terraforming projects of rough, inclement biomes. Biochemical toxicology. Compound GACX. Study purpose. Explore molecular mechanism by which compound GACX affects cancer progression. Injections at the tumor site are designed to induce cell cycle arrest, but have no lasting effect on cell apoptosis. I'm not sure if that's the right way to say it. Previous studies have shown some evidence of cell mutation or necrosis, which is believed to be an outlier, but caution will be taken given the value of various specimens. Hypothesis. Preliminary data shows cancer found in the epithelial cells of bile ducts is extremely pernicious in most species. Compound GACX with non-synthetic DNA molecule genome X extracted from glands of flora species A26V may be a promising growth suppressor. Okay, so they're researching cancer treatments, maybe. Preliminary conclusion. Studies in vivo on genetically modified fauna show a 15% reduction in tumor growth. Combined with a genetic inhibitor, we see that multiplied by a factor of 2. In summary, this presents a theoretical basis for further study. Funding request forwarded to leads at MAST. Survivability of xenodigestion. Determine if a human can survive ingestion and extraction from species CV82. The experiment will measure levels of common digestive enzymes, lingual and gastric lipase, pancreatic amylase, and measure acidity levels over extended durations. Post-experimental vivisection will analyze enzyme secretion and gland structures in the stomach, pancreas, and small intestine of CV82. Hypothesis. Based on patient records and anecdotal evidence, it is hypothesized that consumption by species CV82 is survivable due to the slow-acting digestive system and reliance on salivary amylase that is unable to penetrate common fabrics. Experiment does not account for an absence of clothing materials during the ingestion. So basically, if you get swallowed by one of those things, you don't want to be naked. Preliminary conclusion. Dummy subjects in full spacesuits experience zero degradation of the exterior fabric from gastric and lingual lipases. However, pancreatic peptidases showed damage after 14 hours. Survivability is estimated at a maximum of 16 hours. Okay, you would eventually succumb to it. Interesting. Biochemical toxicology. Oh, actually, no, we saw that. Discussion forum. Administrator Chambers. I've received the notes regarding Helena Chambers, and I'll do my best to address all your concerns at our next meeting. I do understand why it can be difficult to have someone without a scientific background making decisions on the research. But please remember that at the end of the day, we are pulling on the same rope. Dr. Ricardo Bosch. VP 0184 Abuse. Hey guys, not to be a worrywart, but I am slightly concerned about the psychoactive properties of species VP 0184 and the potential for involuntary abuse. I'm no snitch, but I've noticed a couple of really bizarre proposals as of late, including this one about xenodigestion. Not to call anyone out, but who cares how long a person can survive inside some predator's stomach? This isn't the best use of mass resources, guys. I'm sure Ricardo would agree. Dr. Fernando Pena. And a reply to that. This might be a coincidence, but the day after we discovered the psychoactive properties of that particular flora, Dr. Baines described this incredibly bizarre dream about being devoured by a snake. But you know how private he is about his research. I didn't push the issue because it's none of my business and because, honestly, Dr. Baines scares me. Interesting. So there is a connection there to the Varun zealots that we see occupying the station, because they believe in some kind of a great serpent, right? That's their god. So I don't know if perhaps maybe doing the research on some of the plant life that induces these dreams. Perhaps maybe it's taboo, according to them. Perhaps. Yeah, not 100% sure. Threads. Alright, so we're still trying to figure out how to make our way to the upper floor.
You can't hope to win. Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Xenowurst. They've made bratwurst out of aliens, basically. Here we go. Yeah, I've got people here. Wonder if this guy's actually going to turn around. Oh, he just teleported there. Weird. Let me get our shotgun out. Should actually medicate a little bit. And that'll be improved carry capacity. That's pretty good. Take that. Free food. Why not?
Not from me, will you?
I mean, why would you need to make like a chunks version of an apple or a potato? I mean, they're already as small as they can get anyway, so... Okay. I guess he was the leader. And now it's just a matter of just checking out the rest of this place. Again, not sure if we've jumped the gun here, and perhaps maybe we could be requested to come here for a side quest, but we haven't met the NPC that would give us the side quest. Perhaps. That's my prediction anyway. Star Station RE939 staff. Yeah, okay. Generic dead body. Any other computers that we can use, perhaps? I don't think so. We are encumbered, apparently. We'll take all of that. Here's another computer. I might take a look at that in a second. Transcription. Dr. Mullins. So, friendly wager on the game. This is Mullins and Dr. Aldert. No, I don't bet on Batball. I get upset enough when they lose, and then I have to pay you on top of it. It's a friendly wager. It's designed to be low impact. Yeah, like friendly fire. It'll kill me all the same. Come on, a loser has to write the abstract for the winner's next journal. But I'm a better writer than you. Either way, I'm getting punished. Okay, point taken. By the way, have you talked to Dr. Baines yet? I'm putting it off for now. I'm hoping Mast will kill his funding. Fingers crossed for you. Did you know the other day he called me a penitent? I had to look the word up. I'm still not sure if it's an insult. If Dr. Baines said that, it's probably a threat. Maybe Dr. Baines snitched on these guys to the Varun. Family matters. Children on the station. I'm worried about the long-term effects of space living on my children, but if I send them back to New Atlantis, I'm concerned about the time apart. I'm wondering about the possibility for additional time off using maternity leave as the reason. Dr. Potapenko. Absolutely not. We are on a strict schedule that has been planned years in advance. An extended absence from any of the scientists will create a cascading effect that could cause delays or halt research entirely. Eleanor Chambers, which we heard about before. With all due respect, Administrator, I've already talked to several colleagues who have agreed to support the department in my absence. Also, I hate to bring this up now, but I have an offer to work at a private lab on Jemison. I won't hesitate to accept for the sake of my children. Is that a threat, Doctor? Let me remind you that New Atlantis is governed by the UC, and public or private, one phone call from me is all it takes to make the galaxy's most overqualified barista. And as for your colleagues agreeing to this idea, they do not make that call. I do. Oh, she sounds like a pleasant person to deal with. Kitchen etiquette. Kid birthdays. Just a reminder that we've got a number of birthdays coming up for the kids on station. Angela Romo, May 9th, Michael Baines, May 27th, and so on and so forth. Unwashed kitchenware. Whoops, that was my bad. I was planning on returning later to clean it up, but work kept me busy all night. I promise I'll make it up to you, Martha, and tell Bobby he's an angel. Snacks. The vending machine is malfunctioning again. What genius programmed this thing? This is not emergent technology, folks. We should have figured out how to do this by now, and why aren't we paying for why are we paying for snacks? Is Mast so cheap that they have to pinch every last cred? Jeez. Okay. Evacuation drills. I just want to remind all residents that starting this week we will be performing emergency evacuation drills. With the new shuttle, previous protocols are no longer valid. Anyone else annoyed by how confusing these drills are? Not to mention, it's just theater. I feel like I'm literally in an elementary school production. Just show me a map and tell me where the exit is. Not a drill. The alarm is sounding and people are dead. I suspect we'd all be, but Dr. Bosch has fought off the attackers and bought us some time. Still, it won't be long before they breach the doors, and so the few of us remaining are making a mad dash to the warehouse shuttle. I told Bobby to find Administrator Chambers. I had a feeling she'd flee rather than adhere to the new protocols, and given her personal protection detail, I assumed that would be the safest place for him, but now I don't know. Dr. Bosch says Helena's missing, and he's staying behind to look for her and Bobby. Martha, forgive me, I'm such a fool. Dr. Bosch promised he would find our boy, and I have no choice to believe him. I've got to find Martha and get her to the evacuation port before it's too late. To Samira. We're being boarded right now. Everyone's rushing to the shuttles. I'm not leaving without my sister. If you're reading this, Samira, meet me in the storage closet. I know things look bleak, but we'll figure something out. I love you. Jeez. Reading people's last words is very bleak, isn't it? Story of the Heavens. Have we seen that one before? Possibly. Very long, though. Right. Have we seen absolutely everything? I think we have. Oh, I almost missed a few more things here. We've got a magazine as well. The New Atlantean, Volume 2. Permanently grants the recipe for the panache food items, or whatever. Breadsticks. Creds. Emergency shuttles. Request for more shuttles. I've managed to convince the higher-ups to increase the emergency shuttle count. Hopefully, we never use them, and it ends up being the extreme waste of resources they claim it to be. Evacuation protocol. I looked over the new evacuation protocols, and why are some of the administrative officials given priority, even over the children? Guys, I don't understand the importance of safeguarding leadership, but yo, what are we really doing here? This is not in line with UC guidelines. Something fishy going on in this station. I get your concerns, Ensign, believe me, I do, but in order to get the extra ship, I had to appeal to the brass, to the brass's need for self-preservation. Yes, officials will be given a security escort to the new shuttle, while everyone else will need to bear arms and reach the warehouse port. I understand this isn't a popular decision, but it's Administrator Chambers' call. All we can do is to say... to make the best of it and use the drills to prepare everyone on the station. Jeez. This Administrator Chambers. There's one more there. Security cuts. Hey guys, I know everyone on the security team is working super hard and it's much appreciated, but I got an itch that needs scratching, so I gotta ask, is it me, or has security gotten lighter on the station? I know we're still in UC space, but is everyone worried we might be a little exposed out here? Hey Fernando, I noticed that too. I think Helena mentioned something about having us undergo firearm training, which some of my team rolled their eyes at. I don't mind it myself, although I will point out there's children on this station and I don't want them mistaking a side star for a toy. I understand both of your concerns and I wish I had more information for you, but the recent security cuts were not a budget decision, and Administrator Chambers is not to blame. Two of my Marines actually got engaged, Emma and Hiroki, and decided they were tired of station life. We'll be bringing in replacements soon, but MAST needs to vet the hires. I guess they didn't vet the hires fast enough, maybe. What? Congratulations to the newly engaged. Okay. Shift change. Everyone keep in mind, with Emma and Hiroki's sudden departure, we're going to need everyone to work extended shifts. Apologize for this, but the safety of this star station is one thing we can't compromise. This will only be for a week. MAST is currently vetting several new hires to replace them. Fine with me, as long as we get paid. I disagree with Ensign Pascal, Lieutenant. This isn't about pay. It's about our ability to defend the station. We're stretched thin as dental floss here. I understand your concerns, and I'm working with the administrative team to improve our evacuation protocols. We'll also be having a number of drills to practice. The scientists may complain, but it's for their own good. Not certain exactly what's transpired here. There seems to be a bit of a story going on about some strange research, a connection obviously to the Varun, and this administrator that's come in who obviously has no science background.
Maybe trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Alright. I'm not going to worry about being over-encumbered right now, because we'll be heading straight for the ship very, very soon, and we'll be able to offload a lot more stuff. that looks good. I just need to figure out the rest for the first layer. Okay. So these two work, but then before we commit, why don't we just take a look at what we can do on some of the other layers. That definitely fits. We'll be able to do something like that. And then the last layer. Yeah, we definitely have the ability to do it. Alright, so let's get things unlocked then. Fantastic. Alright, oh, this guy locked himself in but didn't survive. Perhaps maybe he got shot already and he just bled out in here. Which is pretty tragic. Alright. A decent amount of loot. Yeah, we did come through here before, right? I think the way out is here as well.
Hi. Please disregard.
Alright. Time to just quickly stash stuff in the ship, and then we'll get going. Again, I'm surprised that we haven't really picked up any activity to say that we need to report back to the UC about what's happened here. Yeah, seems a little bit odd. But anyway, it is what it is. So we've got quite a lot of stuff here, like a lot of packs and probably a lot of weapons that we don't need. Quite a bit of resources to stuff into the ship. Yeah, a lot of these packs. I think I'm going to try and make our way to New Atlantis before moving on.
Separation complete.
I guess I could also make the argument to just stash stuff with Andrasia. So I want to go to the starport. Yeah. So the problem I have with improving better skills in commerce, as I would do it in a heartbeat if, you know, if we know.
Can turn into what?
Terramorphs. Giant carapace-encrusted tanks. Enter the new scanning protocols. On our watch, no heat leech enters this city. Understood?
Understood.
Alright. Let's get at it then.
Yeah, it's nice to see little things like that sort of show how the story has developed. Okay. As I was saying, guys, I'm not really too keen on the fact that, I mean, sure, you can upgrade you know, you can upgrade the commerce skill.
Hey, what can I do for you?
But the shops don't exactly increase the number of creds that they hold, so it makes selling stuff and getting rid of stuff a little bit more of a pain in the bum, because you know, if you wanted to get the best value out of the stuff that you had, then, you know, you would be finding that you'd need to visit so many more
By the way, Captain.
different, you know, shops and merchants.
If it belongs on your... Oh, please, take a look.
Alright, so let's see if we have other stuff to sell, which we do. Yeah, looking good. 199. We are still on the heavy side, aren't we? I'm not entirely sure what's weighing us down. Packs, maybe some of our throwables actually. Got plenty of mines, which I'm not really using. Pylons. 195. Miscellaneous items, maybe. Do we have anything that weighs anything? Doesn't really weigh too much. The toy rocket. 0.5 of a mass point. I guess we've got a lot of stuff in aid as well, which, you know, might not be the best. Like, one of these is actually 0.1. So that's already like another 7 mass right there. And the battle meals, actually, they do weigh quite a bit, don't they? Though, it's nice to be able to have a little bit of carrying capacity. Let's not worry about our mass for now. I think we've got
Thanks for coming
plenty to continue our exploration. Okay, so we were at this place here, the Star Station RE939. But we haven't exactly looked at this place. Yeah, these are points of interest that we've seen before. Another civilian outpost there. Zakma. Science outpost, a couple of science outposts there. There is a ship orbiting this moon, which might be an interesting place to visit.
White.
Oh, we've got
Constellation vessel. Sam? Sam, is that you? I could use a little help if you're not too busy.
it's Lillian.
Directed to the target shields are offline. They're relocked their engine.
Enemy craft drive out.
And the board is clear. If you have time, I'll have to talk before I have to head off.
Yep, where is she? Nope. Oh, this way.
I had it covered, but happy to be in your debt again.
So what, if we count this incident as the second time I've saved you?
It's not a competition, Sam.
Sure it isn't. So there's that time at the asteroid belt, the one on Neon. So, I still owe you 3, Lillian.
4. You always forget that cargo freighter with the explosives.
4. Definitely 4 then.
But, Captain, in all seriousness, your help is appreciated.
Sounds like you and Sam are always in trouble.
We have that reputation. Is Cora on board?
Mom!
Oh, babe girl, it's so good to hear your voice.
Can we come over and visit?
Sadly not now, honey. I'm still on the clock.
Crime never sleeps.
At this point, I'd settle for a cat nap.
Everyone needs a break sometimes, even you.
I am planning a proper vacation one day. I hear Paradiso is nice.
Is this the famous vacation you've been planning since before I met you?
Always with the wisecracks. Captain, nice moves. It's good to know my daughter's in good hands.
What about me?
What about you, Sam? I'm kidding. You always said I need to have a better sense of humor.
Forget I ever mentioned that.
Take care.
Alright. I don't know about her ship, though. She needs a better ship than that. Come on. Right, so that was an interesting encounter. I wonder if you could meet that ship, or sorry, meet that encounter anywhere in the settled systems. Possibly. Let's just take a look at this. Okay. And then there's this that's now appeared as well, another ship that we could potentially visit. So why not? Let's have a look at what's going on. Narcissus.
I have some important information for you. Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire. Due to the uncertainty of the political situation in the settled systems, we think now is a great time to renew your ship's warranty protection plan, or purchase a new one if you lack coverage.
Oh my god, no.
It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you.
I guess we have come across a ship like that before. The Narcissus, though.
You're coming in loud and clear.
I want everything in your cargo hold right now. Have you heard anything interesting?
Been saving up to make a trip out to Paradiso.
Whoops, sorry.
I was on Gagarin not too far back. It was never a good-looking city, but ever since they banned mech manufacturing, that place just hasn't been the same.
Alright, I guess we could just continually hear new things or trade with this person if we wanted to. Let's not worry about that. Okay, so with that, I think we're done in the Alpha Centauri system. And we're sort of free to move on to other systems here. So we've been to Sol, we've been to Wolf. I'm sort of looking at where we are here. We're sort of to the left of the entire settled systems. It might not be a bad idea to just explore all of these places first, before we move on. We have been to Wolf, Barnard Star. I guess we haven't exactly explored all of Wolf though. So let's just have a look. Etheria Ruins, yeah, we've been there. Nothing here. What about this moon? Yeah, we've been there. Thonia. There's a pipeline control center. I can't recall visiting any place like that, so why not? Let's check it out and see what we can find.
I will never get tired of that.
The Den. That sounds familiar. I think we've been to the Den before. But that's not why we're here.
Setting down, everything in the green.
Perhaps not the sort of place on which one would settle down.
Okay, let's see. I think that's where we want to go. Probably something to scan there if we were really inclined, but... Okay, we've got a Starborn ship showing up. Let's just be prepared here. Just in case. If they're really wanting to pick a fight. Pipeline Control Center. Is there anything worthwhile here? Is it unique in any way? I mean, I don't see anyone here though. Maybe it's abandoned. I mean, we can take stuff from the place if we wanted to. Okay. Well, I'm not entirely sure this was worthwhile. Is there even a space that people live in this place? I don't see any, like, hab areas or anything like that. Anyway. Let's get another move on here. I don't think we should stick around. But now that we've seen the type of location this is, the Pipeline Control Center, I think we can skip those ones in the future. So that's all of Wolf. And I'm thinking maybe we just want to go out here, maybe start from the corner and see how we go. Yeah, let's set a course. Plenty of places that we could visit, but whether or not all of them are worthwhile visiting is the real question. Alpha Andraste 3. Science Outpost, Relay Station, Industrial Outpost. Yeah, they all seem to be run-of-the-mill. This looks like a garden world, though. So potentially a nice place for, you know, setting up a base or something like that. No points of interest there. Nothing here. Lonely Science Outpost in that one. Yeah, not too much going on here. Alright, well, at least we've visited Alpha Andraste. And I think we can make our way back inwards. Carone? I think we've been there before. Potentially. Carone 1. Yeah, depending on how things go, guys, I might speed up some of the footage of me sort of going through these planets to find points of interest. That way we're not wasting too much time. Okay. An autonomous dog star factory. What on earth is a dog star? Why not? Let's get out there. And let's actually...
Weapons locked. Time for some fun.
Ooh, okay. Just had Crimson Fleet jump in there. Wasn't expecting that. Glad that I don't actually have to deal with them, though. Who are these guys? Star Parcel Freighter.
Star Parcel Freighter to unknown vessel. I have an urgent package, hoping for some assistance.
Ah, yeah, okay, it's that delivery thing. And you know what, I'm not really that interested. We've done that a few times before, so I don't think we really need to do it again. It's just another way to make a little bit of cash if you really wanted to.
Starting landing procedure.
But yeah, I'm kind of curious about this Dog Star facility, whatever that means. It does say it's abandoned, though, which means my guess is that there are going to be enemies in this area.
Greetings, Captain.
We've got robots roaming the area. There's actually an entire human skeleton here. What the hell? Robot controls, maybe? Yeah. I mean, is it even worthwhile sneaking past these robots to commandeer them, or to get them to work for us? I don't think so.
When I see it with my own eyes. The elevator seems to be the best way up the mesa, if it is still functioning.
Elevator, okay. What the hell is going on here, guys? Why are there entire skeletons of people? It doesn't make sense. Like, they can't have been dead here long enough to decompose that badly, right? To just leave a skeleton. So something must be happening here. Oh, looks like these guys like to party. Reassignment. The upper level is now fully autonomous, and your presence is no longer necessary here. You are being reassigned back to the factory, effective immediately. From Callum Troy. I didn't see any other thing that we could interact with in there. It seemed to be a very small hab. Pretty sure I got to see everything within it. There is a space up here on top of the hab. Nothing interesting though. Maybe further this way.
System failure. All systems.
Okay, suddenly there are robots just coming out of the woodworks everywhere. I don't know about the Ember and whether or not it deals enough damage. This one does 117 damage compared to the 100 damage. So yeah, maybe even the Nova Light is a little bit better at this point. Just because it's a rare or legendary weapon or whatever, or unique weapon, doesn't always mean that it's the most powerful. Yeah, I guess we're only dealing with robots in this area. Is there a way I can just disable all these robots? Okay, well, we've destroyed all of the ones here. This almost looks like a way out of the facility. So there's an entry point there, and then there's another one above it. I'm thinking that they might be connected. I have no idea where Andreja has run off to. Okay, so she's somehow made her way inside from below.
Take much more.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. If we can find some interesting stuff, that would be good. Uh-huh. Oh, right. Okay. Connects to the outside. Right. Well, I mean, I think we should go back inside. More robots, but I think they're all activated at this point. I think that just goes back outside. Okay, we've got a bit of a tunnel situation here. It feels like we've come back outside, though. What? Maybe we have. Okay, so I didn't realize, but the atmosphere is actually breathable here. Alright. Just quickly backtrack. Yeah, there seems to be something going on up there. I don't know if there's a way up there from inside the facility. Okay. Maybe we'll find some interesting things in here. Increase our mining ability. Very nice. We've got elevator controls here. Power the elevator. Elevator is now optional. Sorry, not optional. Operational, rather. Some creds. Ammo. Okay, tell us what's going on here. Mail 01 to Arthur O'Finn. Hey Arthur, we just received that new batch of robot parts Callum ordered. Could you send the crates to the upper level for assembly, please? Just put them in the elevator and press the up button. The robots will take care of it. You know how Callum is. He doesn't like being disturbed while working. Seems like he only trusts his robots now. By the way, it's been a while since we all got a cold beer together. Are you down for a drink this week to celebrate another job well done? Okay. There's definitely some guy who seems to be obsessed with robots. So we have activated the elevator. I have no idea where that elevator is. I think it might actually just be from outside. Obsidian alloy. We're just now finishing a series of tests for the new alloy recipe. Its resistant coefficient increased by 56%. This is crazy. To our knowledge, there are no other known materials in the universe that are as resistant as this. I don't know if it's Callum or you who got the idea to add obsidian to the mix, but we're going to be rich thanks to you. We should start working on a campaign to reach manufacturers. Okay. I want to know why there are skeletons about. I don't get why there are skeletons. Even if they died and, you know, were just decomposing, surely they'd be wearing some clothes or, you know, or they'd have something on them. But they're simply just skeletons. Anyway, I think this is the lift here, so let's go up, and yeah, let's see what's hiding in this place. Okay. Some kind of research lab, perhaps. We have
nothing else. This could serve as a convenient trash disposal.
We have more skeletons there. Another, what looks to be a dead body, perhaps on here. I got stuff, which is now ours. Notes. Something's gone wrong. I don't understand. My design was sound. The code compiled correctly. Everything should have worked without fail. The AI has taken over the entirety of the upper level. It won't let me communicate with the settlement or use the elevator. I'm a prisoner to this AI. I have to find a way to deactivate it. What? Okay. Alright. So I guess we're dealing with some kind of a rogue AI. Not the first time we've dealt with an AI at this point. So, yeah. We'll have to see what happens when we sort of come back in the next episode, but I think this is probably a good place for a bit of a break, and then we'll get back to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it so far, or enjoying the series so far. If you are, leave that like down below. Aside from that, I hope you guys stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.